Hi, Richard here from Regentrepreneur. In this video I'm going to show you a backyard aquaponics system that I've been working on for the last 2 years. The start of the aquaponics system was when I first moved into this place, and there was some pile of twigs and sticks up the front of the yard, and I thought they would make a good base for a hugelkultur bed. So I collected those sticks and I laid them along the length of this vegetable bed, and I piled on top of that all the soil and the subsoil that I excavated from the pond and glasshouse, and then composted that for the first couple of years and mulched that and grew winter cover crops, and all that organic matter I put back into the soil, built up the richness, and then this is the second summer crop that you see here of tomatoes and eggplants and silver beet and capsicums that are growing through there. Once the pond and glasshouse was excavated, I got this 12 by 6 foot plastic glasshouse and set that up on a gravel bed. The gravel bed allowed the water that was flowing through these aquaponic pools to soak through the base of the glasshouse and then enter back into the pond again. And then what I've got is the water from another glasshouse is being pumped through the irrigation pipes to these top grow beds, and then it flows down into these bottom pools and then through the gravel and back into the pond. In these pools I've got some betta fish or Siamese fighting fish, and I've got a heater in these so that it keeps warm overnight, and then the heat of the glasshouse itself keeps them warm during the day. And amongst them I've got some dwarf water lilies. The water from the glasshouse then flows into this pond, and I've put probably 5 baby goldfish into this pond, and then they bred pretty quickly after that. And the back of that pond I've fenced off where there's some ducks, and there's a duck run down the back where there's an orchard planted out, and there's some irises and water lilies planted inside the pond. And then there's a tube that connects that pond to a wetland area behind the chair there, and then from that wetland area it flows into this second glasshouse. Having this type of natural aquaponics system is a great way of having a productive system in the glasshouse, but also enjoying a nice aquascape backyard where you can come to relax and enjoy a nice tranquil and lushly planted area right in the heart of the city. The main cost of the unit would be the glasshouses, which tend to retail for around $1,000 each, and then the pond liner for a couple of $100. You can get enough pond liner, which is just black polythene, to line all the ponds and the glasshouses. And then the gravel or the aggregate costs about $100 per square metre, and you're probably looking at between 6 and 5 square metres just to line the base of the glasshouse. Inside the small glasshouse I've got a series of other fish tanks with the Siamese or the betta fish in them. And because the males fight with each other, I've devised a series of these smaller containers which have capsicums growing out of the top ones, and the male Siamese fighting fish I can hold in here between selling them or breeding them, and that's just a good way to hold more fish in a small area. And it's pumped from this glasshouse here, and that has one lead going to those other containers, and then another one to this top little grow bed there that's growing some more capsicums out of it. So that's a little tour of our backyard aquaponics system. To find out more you can head over to our website, which is www.regentrepreneur.com, and you can subscribe here for more future updates of different permaculture designs.